Good morning and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View this morning. And let's feel sorry for Kris Boyd. No, we're not going to feel sorry for Kris Boyd, but this was actually comedy gold last night from Kris Boyd. And I hope he's hurting this morning.
Champions League. It's brilliant from Matt Riley on the left-hand side here, and he just hangs it up to the back post, and it's Laga Bielka. He's had a tough start to his Celtic career, but he finds himself unmarked at the back post, heads it down the ground, and maybe that long elusive home win in the Champions League for Celtic's just about to happen. 2-1.
Yeah, Kris Boyd, Celtic's lucky omen. Maybe.
Kris Boyd is Celtic's lucky omen. That's what he gets for trying to slate Celtic at every single opportunity. But let's get back to the big man himself, Laga Bielka. He banished many games worth of nightmares for Celtic. He took to Instagram after and he said, what a feeling, happy to score my first goal for Celtic. Great atmosphere from the fans and great performance from the boys. Give the video a thumbs up just for Laga Bielka, big Gustav. Laga Gustav. Yep, get the thumbs up just for Laga Gustav last night. What a performance by the team. Where do we go from here? Obviously it was a game where we were out of Europe. We're out, let's be realistic. But the fans celebrated the 90th minute winner. The stadium erupted and Celtic fans celebrated as we should have. The fans celebrated the win. Brendan Rodgers highlighted one player he thought was superb over the champions, of Holland. Rodgers said, I thought Liam Scales was excellent. I thought him and Stephen Welsh hadn't played for a long time for either. Well, what can you say about Welshie? I thought it was a risky move putting him on from the start, but it turned out to be good. He hadn't played for a long time. He's done great for us in the past, but Scalesy obviously comes in and does what Scalesy does. I think he's shown from pre-season he was a player who was maybe unsure of what his future was, and he's come in and consistently played in the Champions League. He's not missed a single game in the Champions League. He's played very well. It was a very good performance from him tonight, said Brendan Rodgers, talking about Scales. I am delighted for Liam Scales, says Brendan Rodgers. Brendan Rodgers then went on to talk about the delight of that win and proved Celtic doubters wrong. He said that I wanted to point out the contribution of the Swedish defender Gustav Lager Bielka made after his winning goal. Rodgers continued to say, he said, look, he says, it's a great moment for him because he hasn't been involved a lot in any of the squads. Other guys have been in front of him, but he's actually very good in training. His attitude has been superb, and he's always been ready to play if called upon. This will be a huge confident boost to Gustav and the three players that were coming under the spotlight recently. With the Safeconian game coming up at the end of the month, it's a massive boost for Celtic, an absolutely massive boost for Celtic. It's a win that we needed. It dispelled a lot of things that people were just saying that, right, that's it, we're not Champions League level. What does that say this morning? We are not Champions League level, but I thought at the beginning of the season that this might have been a group that we could have done something in. And on last night's performance, if we had performed like that in every game, we would have gone at least third in that group. I felt we were a bit unlucky at the start of the Champions League campaign. The manager did say after the game, he said, look, it still comes down to the Champions League. You need to bring in experience. And tell me what you think about the young guy Frame who come on towards the end. He had some fantastic pace about him. If he's good enough, and I've been a big advocate on this channel all season, if our young players are good enough, get them in the team. We don't want another Ben Doak on our hands and Roko Vata, for instance. They're not going to get used in the first team. They're not getting their chance to come on and show their talents to the magnificent Celtic support. And what a night last night was, finding another new Celtic supporters club, a couple of supporters clubs in this area. Not only does the local Spanish team play in green, but the whole area is green and white with Celtic fans. And it's quite a big region of this part of Valencia region. It's unbelievable. Anyway, we digress. Tell me what you think about the games in the comments. Tell me what you think about the scoreline last night. Tell me what you think about Brendan Rodgers now. Statistically, he's better than Ange Postecoglou in the Champions League. On that note, have a fantastic day, Celtic fans all around the world.